Welcome back, lads, as we jump into the action straight away. Check this out for a start. Subok into the wall. Just a grade 2 lobby on the weekend, running Mt Panorama, and have a go at that for a start. Barely gets off the line. We just have a look at Ricky and Pop from the back here. Look at that carnage. There is carnage everywhere here. Cars strewn across the track. I think that's Subok there, gets another tap from behind. And Ricky Pop finally gets off. He looks like he'll be in 5th. If we have a look from CST CV8, must be a bit of a Monaro fan. Just blokes getting punted left, right and centre. Blokes facing the wrong way. And that's how Subok got his second bump. Steve the Chippy. He's having no much better luck as he cops it from behind. Not the kind of behind you want to be copping it from. Now the bloke that started the carnage, old GDK on the front row, totally forgot to release the brakes here as he does a nice little loop. LRGT16, he's the bloke that copped it. Then he's got the NSX, then another GDR, and he's facing backwards. As we catch up with the pit crew, and there's still blokes all over the track. That is 20 seconds into the race, and nothing has happened. As we jump to the leader, Box HD88 runs wide at the chase on the turf. That is going to cost him a lot. As ETR flies past, as now the whole field flies past. Steve the Chippy coming past. Only JDK not making it past, and that's why he's in the fence. ETR 408 sounds like a Borg Warner turbo, not sure if it is. Comes up the mountain straight, heading back up the hill for the second time in this quick little 5-lap sprint. As the field settles down the second time round, not as much carnage. CST CV8. Not sure if he's the CV8 Monaro or the CST Cadillac. A little bit confused. Subok up into 3rd. Really putting the heat on him now. As we go up through the cutting. Super tight through here. One can only imagine how tight it would be in a real car. A little bit easier in the old GT Sport version of the game. As what's this? ETR has dropped it. Coming up to Skyline, he has dropped. That is completely dropped. As we go on board with Subok, we're going to have a good look at what happens here. Does CST, does he touch his rear quarter and send him off? Doesn't look like he's close enough. No, he's just touched the wall, got out on the grass and looped it, and that's given Subok a lead as we get back down to Conrod. Subok in the lead. Ricky and Pop making the move down into the chase. He's already got it done before the chase. Subok not happy, giving him a little bit of rear bar love. Slows down to let him come back on the track. This is completely packing the field up. 4 blokes now. There's going to be all sorts of carnage here. No, it's clean. Subok runs CST wide. Consolidates for 2nd. Ricky and Pop cops it again from Subok. Absolutely, someone's braking too early or braking too late. Neither knows which. As Subok has slowed down to let him catch up. Not enough. Ricky and you pop back down there in 7th. Subok's dropped to 4th. CST the winner as Subok up the inside of LRG. Pretty aggressive move that. Maybe once again misplaced the braking marker. Up the inside again. Really getting physical here. Bumping LRG out of the way. Saw him go into the wall nose first. That's probably his race done. CST the real winner here as he breaks a gap out in front. Up into the mountain again. Oh, into the sand. That's... Has he recovered? Sort of, yes, no. No, he hasn't. down into the dipper, and he's dropped it on the way out of the dipper. 5th, 6th, maybe not gonna keep 5th as we go back and see what JDK is doing. Not a lot. Jump ahead to CST, nearly half a lap ahead now. ETR, sorry, making some moves. Nice lines there, down into the chase. Deep under brakes. As we drop back to Ricky and Pop. He's putting the pressure now on Box HD. Really getting nice and close here. Can he get the move done? A bit too far back. There's no Subok, not going to have a dive. As we go up the mountain straight, should get a good slipstream up here. Sort of looks like slipstream's on strong in this lobby. As we have a quick check with LRG, not doing much. Subok not doing much. Back to the action now. Ricky and Pop didn't get the move done. As we head up the mountain once again, 3rd time. Ooh, very sideways there from Box HD. Loving the drifting. Unfortunately, that's not the quickest way over the top of the mountain. Bottleneck starting to compile behind ETR. Obviously that turbo not spooling. Really coming across there fast. Box looks for a move. Can't find anywhere before he finds the grass, and that's completely ruined that lap for him. Back down to 4th. LRG sort of consolidating 5th here, running around by himself as we're back up the front with ETR. Seeing if he can get some of that sweet turbo spool. Definitely can. Catching CST. Ricky and Pop looks like he's going to do both of them on the Conrod. Down into the chase. Last of the late breakers, and he's got that done. Somehow ETR didn't get past as Box HD joins the party. And we've got a 4-way battle for the lead. Make it 5. LRG has caught this pack. As we come around to start the last lap, is it? Yes, it is the last lap. 2 minutes left. Ricky and Pop in a strong position. CST losing ground. ETR is probably going to make a move here. Box HD is going to follow him. Losing 2 spots in one straight there. Turbo is spooling now for ETR. Ricky and Pop's breaking away out the front though. Box HD loves getting sideways around there. Can he keep it under control this time? It looks like he can. Still a 4-way party for 2nd now, as Subok is making some moves. You can see them just up a front, really attacking the course now. As he comes over Skyline, they're only about 50 metres in front, as he does a PB and already down into the dipper, right up there. And now it looks like Steve the Chippy's joined the party too. This is going to be one hell of a finish down Conrod. Ricky and Pop still got it, followed by ETR, Box HD, CTST, LRG and Subok. As we go on board with Subok, what can he do? Getting him mad, sucked down the straight. LRG pulling him along, gets squeezed into the chase. Hard under brakes, round the outside, no, gives him some room. Little bit of a squirm on exit. Oh, who's this? Box HD's completely lost it. Subok lucky to get away with that. Makes a move at the same time. Up the inside. Drops it himself, does he? Consolidates. And what a finish. Ricky Pop, LRG, Subok, Steve the Chippy come from 8th to 4th. Subok 6th to 3rd. Only seems to be losers. What a race. Well, thanks for watching, lads. Drop a thumbs up or subscribe if you need to see more of that. Good night.